Hello everybody and welcome back to another brand new video here on my channel. So in today's video guys, we're going to be discussing Forza Horizon 4 again and what it can do to have an actual race creator and not just Horizon Blueprint. So basically what we're going on the side of that guys is Blueprint was obviously Horizon 3's way of dealing with race, creation and customization. However, it was just simple as a blueprint normally is for a house. Nice and simple with all of the plans laid out, and that was it. There's no customization further, ability to reverse the tracks, etc. It was just a few things here and there. We'll get into it into today's video. So before we get into today's video guys, if you are new around here and you don't understand what the hell I am doing here on this channel, basically what I do guys is I post a load of racing game information, news and gameplay. So basically at the moment all we're discussing is Forza Horizon 4 and a few bits of news and leaks that have come about. But in today's video, as I said earlier guys, we're going to be discussing the level of customization, obviously if it's going to have the same base as Horizon 3. So if you do go on to enjoy today's video guys, please slap that like button as hard as you can and subscribe so you never miss a future Forza Horizon 4 video here on my channel. So basically guys, if you would like to go that one step further as well, just hit that subscription bell and you'll be notified when I do upload a video. So let's get into today's video. Please excuse my voice if it does sound a bit hoarse. I have been at work all day shouting my ass off at people, so please excuse that. So personally, aside from the atrocious instability, extreme lack of structure, visual customization power, obviously compared to other games, and limited online experience personalization in Horizon 3, the biggest takeaway from it was just generally wanting more to do. And when I put that up against my feelings towards the teams behind the game and the criticisms I listed, it means that quite a lot that I still really want more of this game. And obviously, I do talk a lot of crap now and again. However, I do think this Horizon 3 could be changed slightly for Horizon 4. Because now Horizon 3 has about 80 total races. Last time I think I counted it had something like 13 or 14 standard circuits, which does include the Goliath, and that's actually a tiny amount of circuits and races overall, just because 4 of those are all within the same city. One of them, the Skyline View circuit, has strange sloping that forces you to drive over aggressive or over defensive, and often means losing to the AI where you can otherwise beat them on normal courses on maximum difficulty. The Headland and Woodland circuits as well actually share some of the same track. So moreover, there are no middle length circuits in Horizon 3. You either get the 1 minute lap quick circuit or the 10-minute Goliath circuit. There's no in between. You have to do a sprint race. So the problem with sprints is several share track with each other too, which when you consider the size of Horizon 3's apparently massive map, it's absurd to consider the amount of space on the map you just never formally race on. You have to get lucky with a head-to-head paving or a blueprint event, which isn't really a proper race at all, to try and race on more than the ones covered by the default courses. The street races offer no customization at all, other than loose homologation for your vehicle's class, which means some are always rainy and some always are not. They are always at night. In a game about a very personalised experience, there's a stunning lack of control over your own world. On top of this, you cannot mirror or reverse any courses. A staple function of racing games that serves as a simple doubling of your race count. To not consider whether or not reversing it counts as a fully new race is up to you. Other minor complaints, just to the lack of control, is things like not being able to fix time in free roam or toggle the traffic. I want to grind a drift zone, and it's a bad design to make your player fight the RNG spawning of vehicles moving in the opposite direction to be able to properly play the game. Other times I just want a clean, quiet open world to cruise in, maybe with your friends as well in multiplayer, setting it to night, putting traffic to extremely low or off, and truly just enjoying the ride and the scenery, but we can't do that. A good designer would know to build their game around ideas like this, so they wouldn't be difficult to implement. And I do find it hard to believe that after 2 iterations of the game prior to this game, to this featured game, it hadn't been provided, considering the massive QOL increase. Now, there's just not enough to do. Rivals on sprints is unsatisfying, disjointed, and probably objectively less rewarding versus the circuit races, unless you want to sit through loading screens every time to get your credits for a failed run, versus going immediately into another lap on a circuit rival's course. The AI have an extremely suboptimal driving line on some courses. It's almost impossible to lose even on max difficulty with no assists. Other times they just seem to drive unbelievably well through areas they should not be able to, like the Hot Wheels DLC. Just by providing a way to create your own races, at least time trials, you can then time trial yourself for the pleasure or have a quantity over quality race number that means at the very least the same number of darts will stick and they'll be good, enjoyable courses, because it's very clear that Playground's rigorous playtesting and course creation process was either 1. Not rigorous enough, or 2. Promptly ignored, considering the plethora of issues with the various courses that are already in the game. So whether you agree with this or not, guys, this is what you kind of want to be changed for Horizon 4. You want the assessments like I've mentioned of Skyline View or the Headland and Woodland circuits being an issue, or even my opinions of Playground or any of those things. The larger point to be taken from this video is the immense amount of additional playtime garnered from building a race creation mode that's just obviously too much to ignore. And with the Horizon franchise, it's something you just can't ignore. Ever popular as ever. So unfortunately, they don't even have to do the designing aspect on their own. It's been done plenty of times before with extreme success, either akin to GTA 5 that lets you place checkpoints around the world with a surprising amount of freedom, or just placing checkpoints on the world map. Or even like the arcade kart racer Mod Nation Races that simply lets you literally sculpt your own tracks and place props around them. The work for Playground is all within building a properly modular and flexible system which pride developers on being ambitious and would strive to accomplish anything that they can do, because the conceptualization has already been done for them, so that all they have to do is create the tracks. If I didn't enjoy the game enough, I obviously wouldn't make this video, obviously, or care about what the hell's coming next for Horizon, but I do really like Horizon, especially the driving a lot. And obviously, I'm in the situation of many people, I can't afford a proper gaming wheel, so I'd play on my controller. Very nice and very easy to do, and Forza is the most comfortable game that people have found on a controller thus far. So basically, you can't really stress it enough that more than despite every complaint that's been for this game for the past however many years it's been out, but nearly 2 years now it's been out. It does obviously, people enjoy it enough to want more content. The unharnessed potential of the Horizon franchise is by far the most tragic part of it, obviously, because they haven't harnessed it. And it would be so much more accepting of the game's other flaws if it truly gave you a playground to work in. Obviously, Playground games, you need a playground. Let's make it happen. So basically, guys, that's the little breakdown of information I got for you there. I'm just going to quickly delve into the location as well, because people have been saying California. So this is obviously, I'm not trying to clickbait, this is definitely not what I try to do at all. I'm not one of those people. I will completely be honest with you guys about what's in the video. So I'm probably just going to title this something along the lines of what we need to see in Horizon 4 and about a California setting, okay? So this is just the California bit, just so you guys are kept up to speed. So just thinking about California as a location for a second, the following, I think that these kind of make California the most likely location for Horizon 4. It has such a diverse environment that you could go from LA to the mountain roads of Angeles Crest, to off-road, to deserts, sorry, I have a little bit of stutter there, to deserts, and even to Death Valley. All of those environment types are very well representative in California. Obviously, Hoonigan is based in California. If you don't know Hoonigan, what are you doing on this video? Go and Google it and then come back. It has many crazy extreme areas where Playground could do further expansions. And thinking about all the car meets that are happening in Cali right now, obviously in real life, there are a lot that happen in real life. It's got the car culture. Judging from a previous video, Japan, I know it's a fan favourite, but obviously it doesn't have a big enough off-road slash playgroundy environment to support all the different playstyles that all the gamers want. Also, you can't have a Horizon game in Japan without Toyota, so get that sorted, please. The UK also doesn't have a diverse enough environment for Horizon game based on what we've seen in the previous games and what I've seen down there in the comments. On the screen now, though, guys, is an image of the pre-order page for Horizon 2 that not only has Australia but California in the text. So I do have a feeling that California is the location for Horizon 4, judging by this picture here. As you can see on the screen, guys, rule the open road. From the breezy backcountry to the frenzied mean streets, Forza Horizon 2 gets you behind the wheel from open world racing adventure like no other. Challenge your friends to go solo as you tear it up the roads of Southern Europe. Southern Europe is Horizon 2. Plough through the fields and forests in California. Okay, California. Which could be Horizon 4, and then smashing down fences on the dirt trails in Australia. Your road, your rules. Australia, Horizon 3, Southern Europe, Horizon 2, Colorado, Horizon 1, Horizon 4, California? Maybe. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what you think about this little picture here. Maybe this doesn't mean anything. Maybe it does. You never know what's going on in the minds of the developers. But what we are sure of, guys, is the game is basically done. Obviously, of course, they've done the setting. They did the setting as soon as they finished Forza Horizon 3. Started working on the new game. But anyway, guys, it's a bit of a long video. Thank you for staying with me. If you have got this far, let me know down there in the comments below what you would like to see in Horizon 4, whether you agree with anything I've said in today's video. And let me know down there also in the comment section, guys, well, where do you think Horizon 4 will be set? It's the big topic. Let's get a response. But anyway, guys, that is it for me in today's video. I did hope you enjoy it. And if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you over in my next video, guys. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.